you've got SkyHero223 here. I got another video for you. So I saw this new mode. I was like, dude, I've got to play this. I've got to give this a try. I wanna showcase it. I want to talk to you guys about it. But this is a hell of a game. I'm telling you guys, if you don't watch my channel or you're new to my channel, definitely check this out, because literally I was trembling at the end of this game. But you'll see that soon enough. The reason why I don't have it like kind of fast forwarded is because right out of the gate a lot of stuff happens, and I really didn't want you guys to miss out on the very beginning, because I get into quite a few gunfights. But by the end of this game I had 9 kills, and it was really it was one of those deals where you didn't know what was going to happen, but you kind of had a good feeling about it. And that's kind of what happened when I dropped off, like as soon as I dropped off. So, as you guys can see, I chose to drop around Salty Springs. I think I went a little bit further. I'm not trying to have all those names and crazy things out like that, but essentially, this game mode, if you read the description or you play a lot of Fortnite, if you get the Infinity Gauntlet, it lets you turn into Thanos, and that, by God, it's a hell of a lot of fun. I totally think that they needed to do more. Like, it definitely felt like it was rushed out, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So here, I dropped down, I got myself some shield, and I see this chick. They didn't grab the gun for some reason, so I just started popping them off, and that was my first kill right there. Got me a nice little medi, and I drank the shield. There was a lot of people who dropped here for some reason. I didn't see that many, but as you could see, like, through the little screen and stuff, a lot of people jumped at that spot. So I kind of looked around. I didn't really jump at the first thing I saw, but I heard this guy right here. Saw him, he jumped right past me, and I stuck with the gray tactical, and that gray tactical was putting in work for me. He had all the heals that I needed, so I was very fortunate and lucky at that time to get those. So I heard a lot of gunfights going on, but at this point I think I have like 10 health, no shield. So I went ahead, built a wall. Yeah, you see all those people dropping, and I met it up, got myself some shield and everything like that, and even used a med kit. And I don't know if you guys can still hear that as well, but like there was nothing but gunfire from the jump. But essentially, while I'm healing up, you want to get this gauntlet turned into Thanos, and boy, oh boy, is he overpowered as not overpowered. Boy, is he strong as shit, because they nerfed him yesterday and he was only out for a day, but he is strong as shit, bro. Like 3 hits, personally I don't think it should take 3 hits, but 3 hits kills anybody, even if they have 100% health. I personally like it a lot. It's just I feel like the drop system was bad. Like, I've never landed on it. Like, I've never landed on it once. I've never had the fortunate ability for it to be right next to me. It's just I've always had to kill Thanos. Right there, I just saw a noob. He was healing up. And I just shotgunned him. I told you this gray tac was putting in work. I got that blue M16. That was a good choice. And here it is. I'm by myself for now, at least. I think I was at like 100% health, 64 shield, something like that. And I was just kind of running, scoping the area. Thanos was probably in the complete opposite direction. Had that kid shooting at me. I could not see him. I didn't want to risk turning around, losing all my health, so I just kind of camped it out in this bush here. Took it slow, and I waited a couple seconds to see if he was there and everything like that, and I did not see him. I didn't see him jump towards me. I didn't see him come my way or anything like that. So I just kind of said, you know what, screw it. It's alright. So I was checking to make sure my wall was the first thing that would come out for my builds, which I'm glad I did that. I had a kid do this tactic to me, so I totally stole this tactic of finding the nearest bush. Yeah, so anyways, okay, well, I finally started running, and I can't really remember what I did right after this, but I saw Thanos right in front of me. That's what it was. I was trying to stay away from Thanos, and I was really close to him, because you can see him on the map, which I really think sucks, because Thanos can't see you, but you can see him, and people look like fucking ants when you're in the air with him for some reason, whereas like when you're regular, you just kind of zoomed in. But getting into some of the tips. So for some of the tips, guys, I already told you that I have never been next to the gauntlet wherever it drops at. I've never been able to land on the gauntlet. It doesn't seem like that's very possible. You really have to luck up. My best advice, kill Thanos. Don't try and land there, you will die. I saw this guy healing up, and then I just shot him. But anyways, I think you should just kill him. That's the best way to do it. If you really want to play as Thanos and get a chance to experience this update, then kill him. And then take the gauntlet. So don't forget to pick up the gauntlet after you kill him, because you don't just become Thanos afterwards. I almost made that mistake. I was like, why am I not Thanos? Oh shit, the gauntlet. And then I picked it up and I was like, oh yes. But anyways, I saw that guy like trying to heal up, and I knew he had heals on him, so I said, you know what, let me go ahead and kill him, take a couple of his heals, and get some builds, because I'm assuming I'm going to get into a full-on fight with Thanos. And I'm also going to tell you guys something else. This is going to get a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people are going to say, what are you talking about? From my experience, it doesn't seem like it's very wise to build against Thanos in a one-on-one. Now, if there's like 3 people who you're all tag teaming Thanos to kill him and take his gauntlet and everything like that, by all means, definitely build. Because the 4 of you guys working together will win. But if you're just one-on-one by yourself, your building's not going to make a damn difference. It's just going to prolong your death at that point. And I speak from experience with that. I've played a crap ton of these games. So here I saw Thanos getting into it. He is dapping this man up. I mean, this dude is getting his ass beat for real. And I understand the fucking power and everything like that, but you gotta be smart when you're playing against Thanos. So here I crept up on this hill. I think he had quite a bit of health left. Like, I want to say he had like 400 health, and then he had 200 shield. No, he had 475 in health and 200 shield. And I knew he was going to land next to me. There wasn't anything I could do. I didn't want to build because I knew he would see it and he would just destroy it. So he lands right there, but fortunately does not see me. So he jumps again. I'm just patient. I chill out. He hits me, and I finish him off. So there, I become Thanos. And again, you're just a massive target for the entire game. So I kind of just scoped out the area to see if there was anybody that I had near me, because if you don't know where somebody is and you're playing as Thanos, you're gonna die. But what I love about playing as Thanos is you can just destroy their fort so they can't hide from you, because it's not very difficult to beat somebody who can't see you. So I really felt like they did a pretty damn good job on this update, I guess. And the Infinity Gauntlet, I'm sure as hell gonna miss this game mode. But anyways, I just checked back over where I just became a god, and I looked. I didn't really see anybody, but I could tell there was someone there. Like, I could hear gunfights and stuff like that. I just didn't know where anybody was, so I was just kind of hanging out. Another tip that I will say is don't just stand in one spot as Thanos. Like, I see a lot of guys who get Thanos, they're like, oh my god, this is so cool, and they use none of his powers. They just look at him and all like, oh wow, this is real, pow, and then they're just dead. So I recommend to just keep jumping around. I had a Zoe in front of me. Made a huge mistake thinking I could break through that. So I went back down, and I don't think I found that Zoe. I don't remember what happened with that. But anyways, again, I told you I had 9 kills, so I kind of forgot. I hit this, broke that down. Did not see Zoe. I honestly felt like she was right next to me, but I don't know where she was. and then I had somebody else shooting at me. And I do think I found this person. Yeah, I did. Somebody else. Dapped him up. He had no chance. Infinity Gauntlet does not lie. And I remember that guy. He was really dapping me up. I didn't know where the hell he was. Like, he just kept hitting me, so I just looked for builds around. First, I thought he was up there behind me, and I didn't see him, and then I saw that forward shot. I was like, okay, he's got to be somewhere over here. There's no way anybody is just doing all that. So I saw him. He jump pads. I was so salty I missed that by a split second. Again, I'm not staying still with Thanos. I'm still moving around. Even if I know I can't hit them, I'm moving. I'm not giving them any free shots. Also, like, whenever you kill someone or deal damage, you get all of your shield back, which I think is really cool. So I just kind of jumped up towards this fort. I was like, I'm gonna get this guy. I didn't get the last one. I gotta get this one. And I made a huge mistake on this one, by the way. I wasn't paying attention to the storm, which the storm affects Thanos just as much as it does anybody else. So I broke through this bitch's fort, and I don't know what happened here. I was just kind of stuck for a minute, and then I used that ray gun, and I finished him off. And it takes a while for Thanos to jump. I get past this tree, out of the storm, into the circle, and I know I was dapped up pretty darn good. I want to say at this point I had maybe 300 health left out of the 700, and then I had the 200 shields because I just, you know, dapped that guy up. And I saw a gunfight, and I also saw that guy up there. But I was like, okay, at this point, the storm's going to come on that guy. I'm not going to mess with him. So I stepped back a little bit and tried to get forward. And then I saw him back there on the fort. He wasn't going to leave me alone. So I used the ray gun thing. Jumped up. There was another gunfight going on. Destroyed that fort. And I want to say, yeah, I didn't kill that guy. And used the ray gun. Finished him off with that. Like, I was just going ham this game. I was really having a lot of fun using this. And then I saw, I think this is the last guy right here on that fort. So I tried to play it smart, but when you're facing somebody like that, you know, like, this guy really knew his stuff. Like, whoever this was, dude, that was the most epic battle I've ever been in. But I'm gonna let you guys see it. So I tried to use distance. He is dapping me up. I mean, my heart's beating. We're the last two. I'm like, oh my god, no, I don't want to deal with this. So I know I deal them damage. He's got that RPG, and I'm like, I don't want him using that. If he uses that, I'm going to lose, and I'm going to look like a noob. So no. So he's just like kind of using the terrain to his advantage, hiding behind shit, using that jump pad. But when he used the jump pad, boy, did I make him pay for it. I had to have made him sweat with this. I know I hit him at least once with that, even though it's not displaying. But again, I'm hitting him with the ray gun. I took so much damage off of him. I don't know how he was not dead at this point. You know, I was like, there's no way. Like, I did all that damage. So this is where the heart of a champion comes through. I dapped him up again with all of that, and that did nothing. It's like this guy was immortal for some reason, and I couldn't see him. I stepped back. I was like, I'm not going to keep hitting all this random stuff and not be able to finish you off. Like, so I used the ray gun. I didn't see him right there. That's where I thought he was. He was right in front of me, and he hit me with that rocket. I had maybe 100 health left, and he's still alive. And then, bam! I want to say that was, yep, that was the end of the game, but it was a hell of a fight. That dude would not die for anything, and I know you guys can see the damage. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if Fortnite was like, hey, we want to make this a good fight. I don't know if it was like he had done something, which I don't think he did. I just think he was getting lucky. But I dapped him up so much, and it took all that to kill him. But anyways, guys, the best advice I can give to you for trying to become Thanos is definitely just go ahead and go for the kill for Thanos, because if you try and drop down, I'm telling you, I've had a lot of people telling me yesterday, oh, I didn't get to play as him, this mode sucks, oh, I didn't get to play as him because somebody stole the gauntlet. Don't try and land and get it. Like, legit, if it's meant to be, it'll land next to you. But if you see Thanos, let the other guys do the work. Team up on him, and then you can fight amongst yourselves for it. At least you know you have a chance, or you could just run straight for it. Like, I definitely recommend killing him versus trying to land and get it. Now, I've had a lot of other people say this too, and I noticed it. I had 2 Thanos icons on at the same time, and I didn't know whether or not there were 2 Thanoses or not. I've had people tell me that they've seen 2 Thanoses at once, and I've only seen the 2 icons, but I didn't see the 2 Thanoses. They said that they wanted to make it as to where everybody got a chance to play as him, but I really didn't know if that was the case or not. But definitely play this game mode. Go for the kill for Thanos if you really want to play him. It should last like a week, and definitely give this another try. Like, if you didn't dive into it before, definitely give it another try. The last thing that I did want to say about this game mode is it really seems like a lot of people have lost sight of actually trying to win and trying to battle Thanos, or try to become Thanos. So, you know, I don't know if this counts as a solo dub or not. I'm about to find out, I guess, a little bit later, and I might make another Fortnite video sometime this week, and I'll let you guys know if it registers or not. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It was awesome doing this video, and it was awesome playing this game mode. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and like always, Sky Hero signing off.